What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre the Brute Daniels. Welcome to an episode of the Indie Corner, where I sit down with everybody from the independent community, writers, artists, directors, producers. Doesn't matter if you're in the game, I want to talk to you. So we got a very, very good guest coming all the way from Colorado. He is the owner of Gemini Comics. Give it up, everybody, for Ozzy Longoria.
Oh, nice. You said it right. That's good.
Thank you. And how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Just happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. So before we jump into all the great stuff that you got going on over there in Gemini Comics, first of all, I just wanted to thank you for, first of all, making the time, because I know you're a very, very busy man. But thank you so much for just showing up and talking with me.
Yeah, of course. It's a little busy, but I always make time.
I appreciate it. So before we get into all that great stuff that you're cooking up, let's just get to know you a little bit, Ozzy. Who are you? Where'd you from? How did we get here?
Yeah, my name is Ozzy Longoria. I'm the owner of Gemini Comics. Been doing comics for 23 years professionally.
Sweet.
And I'm from Mexico City, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
I studied under Oscar Gonzalez Loyo. He's a legend in Mexico. He's been working for the Simpsons comics, Warner Brothers comics, many. He did so many good things here in the U.S. He also is the only Mexican who won the Eisner Award.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he mentored me, and he's the one who brought me here to the U.S.
Wow.
In '99 to San Diego Comic Con, actually.
Oh, okay.
And then I started my path from there. Unfortunately, he died last year, but
I'm sorry to hear
I miss him a lot.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. But you got to study under what we like to call a grand master. That's pretty cool.
I don't see any other bigger. I mean, obviously there's popular artists like Humberto Ramos, which he was one of his alumni.
Oh, okay, cool.
And many artists from Mexico have going through his school and come to the U.S. and many other places, actually, from in Europe and all other places.
Wow, well, that's really cool.
And, so I started Gemini Comics probably about 20 years ago, but I've been lucky enough that I never had to self-publish my stuff. I always been hired by companies and always had a lined up project all the time, until a few years ago that I decided to stop working for other companies, start doing my own projects. And I started just developing my own projects, like Doomsday TV, Project Noah's Ark, and the most recent now is The Sword and the Sorcerer.
Gotcha. Well, that's a heck of a little journey you got there, Ozzy. So
it's been quite all right.
So let me just ask. Let's just rewind just a touch. So did you? I'm going to assume you were born and raised in Mexico.
Yes, correct.
Until 1999, and that's when you came up here. Okay. So as far as inspiration, now obviously you were taught by the Grand Master, but before then, like, what did you have? Like some level of fandom that you were into before you began to start writing?
Of course, yeah. My father is a barber, so he always had magazines and comic books when I was a kid, you just go there and grab a stack of comic books, some Mexican ones, Spider-Man, Batman, all the classics. And in Mexico they do reprints. They put all the nice stories in one issue, basically.
Okay.
And so that's how I started cultivating myself into comic books. And I fell in love completely, 100%. And that's when I knew that I wanted to do that. So I started copying all the masters, Buscema, Kirby. I just started copying. I became a copycat, basically.
Yeah. Of course.
Obviously, at that time I didn't have an instructor or anyone who can tell me that I can develop my own style.
Yeah.
But anyway, I that helped me to create, to start drawing, basically. Just since I was a kid.
So were you more? Oh, go ahead, Ozzy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. No. Then there was school, which they teach you, but obviously I was at a level that no one can teach me.
Yes.
And then that's when I saw it on TV. Actually, my mentor was gonna review portfolios on a convention in Mexico City, and I went there, and immediately he told me like, "Hey, you're good, but you need the basics." And he's like, "I'm gonna teach you." And I asked, he's like, "Well, how much are you gonna charge me?" He's like, "Nothing, zero." And I started going to his house, his school, and he just like every weekend for half. And after that, just start doing comic book pages like they're supposed to be, like storytelling, pace and all that stuff.
Very good. So you were more influenced early on by art and not really the writing side of things when you were young.
Yeah, exactly. I am more like I buy comic books based on art.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured as much. You gave me that type of vibe that you have the artist eye before the writer's pen.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
And I can write, but I rather give that to someone else more talented.
Gotcha.
I've done good stuff writing, but
it's not where your heart is. It's not.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I understand.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, but honestly, you're a lucky man that you actually have the ability to do both. Like me, I am a writer. I've been writing for decades, so writing is what I do. However, my art is garbage. I can see these hands. These are all thumbs, my brother. There's not no art being done here. I've always gotten artists to reach out to artists to do the heavy lifting, as it were, for me. But for me, I love writing. I love direction. I love production. Like for all my work, I've been the head writer, head director, head producer, everything. I'm a one-man show because I love writing.
Yeah.
But my art is garbage.
You need to get someone.
I'll make some mean stick figures.
That counts actually. When you're giving directions to an artist, stick figures help a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's your vision. I always said that when I'm reading a script, I want the writer to describe as much as they can, and even with stick figures, it helps a lot.
Yes.
Is your vision, not my vision.
Agreed. Ozzy, see, we're cut from the same stitching, you and I, and I have that exact same notion. My descriptive panels are pages long per panel. Like me, I used to study drama and stage. So I use pretty much paneling and or stage directions for all of my comics. So it'll be, instead of using stage left, I'll be like upper left panel, whatever the direction, whatever the movement is. I am that descriptive. And every artist I've ever worked with, they always look at me like, my God, you put every detail in this. I said, yes. Yes.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, Ozzy, it's my vision, and I want you to see it, and that's what's important. But that's excellent, man. I see. Ozzy, I knew me and you, we were gonna be like this. I knew it.
There's a lot of writers. They let you do the whole work. It's like, no, I want you to give you freedom. Like that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. And like me, I'm all like when it comes to certain paneling, yes, I'm like, hey, be creative. Go nuts, but the majority of it, unless it's it was an open like an open 1-page, full-page panel or whatever. I'm like, hey, just put a bunch of explosions and fun stuff and cool things. Fine, go nuts. But when I'm telling a very, very specific story and minute details matter the most, oh no. Oh no. Here's the map, follow it.
Yeah. No, I like that way of writing.
Yeah.
Where you describe everything.
Exactly. I like that. Yeah, see, me and you, I like Ozzy, me and you, we gonna be buddies, man. Me and you, we gonna be buddies. For sure. Right. So, talk to me about Gemini Comics. What are you working on right now? What you got for me?
I got 3 projects right now at the door. The one is Doomsday TV. Doomsday TV is a post. Well, it goes back and forward in time.
Okay.
And it's about the president announcing the end of the world. Basically, there's an asteroid coming, is gonna crash into Earth in 7-year time. So the questions that we're trying to answer is like, what would you do during those 7 years? And the main character is a loser, potato couch, never did anything with his life, and he's in these 7 years he's trying to find redemption because he never amounted to anything. He just did nothing in his life. So he starts recording all the events that are happening outside on the cities, on the world, basically. And since there's no more money, no more TV, he's the only one who's doing something. But he's just recording everything, and basically it's like an anthology.
Oh, okay.
Everything that you see through the camera, it's a different artist. It's like a short story.
Ah, yes. And, I'm very familiar with that. Yes.
And then I draw and I write the main story, which is the story of the main character, which is Arlo. Same as my brother.
Ah, okay. I see the connection. Okay.
So, so basically that's the whole story about that. And I already have 4. I publish. I can show you actually.
Sure.
This is number 4.
Okay.
I have number 1 here.
So how long? So now I'm curious. All right, Ozzy, I'm gonna cut in just a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So now I'm a little curious because now my writer brain is kicking up. Is this gonna be a 7-issue arc? Is it gonna be like once every year?
I thought about it.
Oh, cool. I know you did. Come on.
Actually, I have more than that. I have already 8 issues finished.
Okay.
But I want to extend it to, and I have the ending already written by Tom Levine.
Okay.
Who's the writer for Spawn. He wrote a few issues for Spawn.
Nice.
Doug McFarlane's Spawn.
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, hey, can you write the ending of my story? And he said, yeah, well, let's do it. Because he did a couple more short stories in the book.
Sweet.
And that's going to be I have it ready.
Okay.
And I'm going to start drawing it soon.
I mean, that's how it always works, Ozzy. We always write them years.
You never know how is this going to be, like, if it's going to work or not. Sometimes you just have to be prepared. It's like, okay, it's not working, so here is last issue.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
But if it works, I will do it for 7 years. That's the 7.
Oh, okay. Because I knew you were going to tie it in somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on. I'm like, that's too good of an opportunity to pass up.
It is, exactly.
So how long have you been writing that? I mean, well, not writing, but as far as you've been creating that DTV arc?
5 years.
5 years so far?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The problem is that I was gonna release it, and actually through a company, they picked me up, but I got this opportunity to do the Sword and the Sorcerer, so I had to put it in the back in the back burner. Just keep it warm. But so that's why I stopped, because I had to do the Sword and the Sorcerer, which is a bigger deal, I guess, for now. And it's based on a movie from the 80s, a cult movie, directed by Albert Puyn. And I might as well just tell you more about it. So the first issue, actually, this was not my project. I was invited by a friend of mine whose name is Jeremy Fraser, and he actually wanted me to draw only, and I asked, and I told him no, because I wanted to edit the book, and he said no, I want to edit. So I said, and then I passed. Later on, he couldn't find someone, and then he's like, okay, I'll let you edit the book if you can draw it, you can color it, and you can just take over. And I said, okay, let's do it. But and then we have for that book we have Simon Beasley, the master cover artist. Is magnificent, and I sent you the cover actually.
Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, it's very good.
And after that, we did my partner didn't want to continue doing that, the whole thing, because it's a little too stressful and whatever. I don't know what happened. but I took over, and then I started doing. I did in 7 months I did 8 issues.
Good God, man!
And that's what
insane.
I am.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me rewind for a second. Well, okay. Did you write them all?
I wrote the plots, and then I had to direct a lot of the writers, and tell them what to do, because it's based on a movie, and the characters are already established.
Got it.
So I told them, like, it's necessary to watch the movies.
Use the source material.
There's two, actually.
Makes sense.
And based on that, you can give me a plot, and then with that plot, we can transform it into something good. Some writers, I just let them do whatever because they're so good.
Exactly. Yeah, those that know what they're doing, they're established. Yeah.
And sorry.
That's right. Cough it up, Ozzy. Cough it up. Get up there.
I'm a little sick. So what I was trying to do is something that like a Conan book.
Oh, sweet. I got that vibe. I got that vibe when I was looking at the
same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
But obviously, this character has a lot of. He's not a savage. He's actually a prince in the beginning, and he becomes a king. So he's also a drunk. He likes women, like Conan.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of parallels that with Conan or with other sword and sorcerer books.
Yeah, exactly. That entire genre kind of imbues that.
Genre.
Yeah,
right. Even they call the genre like sword and sorcerer.
Yeah. That is the genre. So when I saw the cover of it, I was like, oh, this takes me back. I'm like, we're going back to. I was thinking of Conan. There used to be one I used to watch called Beastmaster.
Yeah, Beastmaster.
Yeah, all those way back when. So I'm like okay, like those type of stories, to me were some of the archetypes, for what we like our modern myths. Like our modern myths, when we get our superheroes and all that stuff. I believe all that.
Monsters too.
Yeah, and our monsters. Yeah, I think that all comes from like the sword and stone, or even if you want to go back even further back to Greek myths, I think they all just sequentially follow each other. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And that's what we're trying to do. We added a lot of new characters. We expanded the universe basically. And we did things that you cannot do in a B movie, which is having monsters and epic battles, like monster battles and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you're dealing with, okay, I don't want to get into spoilers. I don't want to do that to you. But are we dealing with like the typical type of monsters, like not I wouldn't say hydras or
Well, there's a hydra, right?
Okay, all right, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
yeah, hydras, werewolves, even
okay.
vampires,
Okay.
trolls, dragons.
All right.
That's a good one. There's medusas, there's sirens. There's all kinds of monsters.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't trying to pull the thread too hard. I was like, oh, that's like I say, but me, I know the genre pretty well. I used to be a really big fan of that genre growing up. I was like, oh man, there were hydras and half bat women and all types of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, but that's a very creative medium. You could go all types of directions.
You can go crazy.
Yeah,
with imagination.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, even the sword, which is one of those like a character in the movie, because it's very unique. I have a 3D replica here.
Oh my crispy Christ! That's awesome.
This is the tri-sword. So we give him a backstory too. It's basically a magical, like a sword, and there's a whole story.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm like, yo, 3-pronged sword. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, but you don't have to go into too many spoilers. But I think that's dope, and I think it's a really fun genre that you're playing with. So, how long is that run gonna be going? How many issues would that run be?
Due to rights and time, I'm only doing 8. Okay. And I really can do a little more, but I just don't want to do it because it's too stressful. I was dealing with at least 80 people at one time. It's like at the same time, at all times, actually.
My goodness.
Because some people are from Russia, from Brazil, from Argentina, Mexico, US, everywhere in the US. And I was getting texts and emails at all times, and I couldn't sleep. I was exhausted.
My God, man.
Yo, I believe me, this is my magnum opera.
Your magnum opus.
Yeah, my magnum opus. Yeah. So I'm trying to put everything that I have, like it's all my passion, all my love, everything. Wow. Because I always wanted to do like these kind of stories, and this is my chance. That's why I did it, like 8 issues in 7 months.
That's what I'm saying. Like that turnover time is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure even for you, that's up there.
No, I never done that. Like I did something similar for Doomsday TV, but not in that level.
Yeah, I've never.
Not many people.
Like Ozzy, I've been around a long time, brother, a long time, and I've never heard that before. I'm like, holy crap! When you said it, my brain said, "What did he say?" I'm like, let me ask again. My brain, you must be wrong. But that's good. So, as far as releases, how many have been released so far?
So far we did a campaign, Indiegogo and Kickstarter campaign for the issue number 1. That's the Beasley cover, and we are right now running the Indiegogo campaign for issues 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Sweet.
So at the same time.
That's bold.
As soon as we finish that one, we're gonna do the next one for the last 3 issues.
3 issues, yeah.
And 6, 7, we're doing also for the adaptation of the movie.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. You ain't got no time to sleep, Ozzy.
No, I don't.
Ain't got no time.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be 120 pages, that one.
That's
more, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, in my head, like, that seems kind of small for the anthology. Yeah. But I'm like, yeah,
probably more.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be more. I think it's gonna be more. But man, that is amazing what you guys are doing over there.
It is a monumental task.
Yeah. Yeah, look, you can't see, but my hair is standing up off of my arm. That's
no.
Cool,
imagine mine.
Yeah, your hair, your hair, you're going bald pretty much.
No, I don't have any hair. Exactly. All the stress.
Oh man, but Ozzy, that is amazing what you got going on over there, man. That is amazing. So tell us, outside of Indiegogo, where can folks pick up your great work at?
We have well, I don't have any website because like I said, I've been so fortunate to always work for companies, but if you Google my name, you can find a whole list of all the work that I've done.
Okay,
and they sell them on Amazon. What is the Comixology?
Oh, Comixology. Okay.
What is the other one? Well, you can find my work
anywhere.
Like,
yeah,
all the digital places that you can find comic books. You can find them on even on any comic book store right now.
Cool.
I just finished a book called Eta, a samurai story.
Oh, sweet.
And it's been selling on comic book stores basically.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm not sure. I lost track.
Yeah, of course you lost track. You just did 8 books in 7 months. You don't even know what your own name is right now.
I don't even know. That's why I'm a little sick actually, because I think I let go of my guard down, and because I said like I'm done.
Yeah, your body's telling on you. Your body's telling on you. But you deserve some rest though. You deserve some rest. But anyway.
And I will.
But brother, this is amazing work you're doing. I've been saying that more often on my show than usual, but I'm not easily impressed. I've been saying it more, but there's been a few folks on my show that's thoroughly impressed me. And Ozzy, you got to be in the top 3 now. We're easily top 3 as one of the most impressed with work I've seen in a long time. It's amazing. It's amazing, and I cannot wait to see what you produce next, my friend. You're doing a lot of great stuff there.
Yeah. I have another project that I put in the back burner too. It's called the Project Noah's Ark.
Okay.
And that's a 6-issue miniseries, and I have 5 finished. So I just need to finish the last one, and I'm gonna start doing selling it to a company, or maybe
got it.
Just self-publishing myself.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So those are my 3 babies.
The 3 babies. 3 babies.
Yeah.
But man, Ozzy, you are doing, as I love to say on this show, the Lord's work. You are really getting it done, man. And I wish you so much success. You're doing a wonderful thing. And I can't wait to see what else you come up with, my friend. It's really amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh no, the pleasure was all mine, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making the time to come and talk and share with all this great stuff with me today, man.
Absolutely. You gotta invite me again.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I gotta have you back. Absolutely. So everybody, that there is Ozzy Longoria. He is doing amazing things. Support all his stuff at Gemini Comics. I'm gonna leave all the links to his work, his social media, all that great stuff in the description section below. Definitely check him out. And who am I? I'm Trey the Brute Daniels. Follow me on my dope social media platforms right under my face. They're not there yet, but they will be. At the Brute00 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if I feel like being silly, on TikTok. This has been Indie Corner. You all have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the Spinwiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.